Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see in the title today, we're gonna be working with resin. I've never used resin before. I've never done anything in resin. So what you're about to see is the course over a few weeks and how I got to know the medium and all the things I made with it. This video took so long to make, waiting on curing times, packages to arrive, different materials to arrive. Y'all better like this because it took so long to get everything together, but the results honestly were worth it. So when you see me change outfits like 7 times in this video, that's why. It was recorded over many days. This is by no means a tutorial. I messed up so many things and you're gonna see that in this. But just know, I hope if you clicked on this to have a tutorial that this ain't it. It's not at all. I hope you guys enjoy me failing and then succeeding on making some resin art. So I'm still waiting on some of my molds and things like that and stuff to put in the molds, all that jazz. But this is what I have to start, and I'm gonna start making some of them just to test, just to get my feet wet, you know? Here's all my molds. We have some coaster molds and some little jewelry box molds. I also have some dried flowers. I already opened that one. We have some butterfly cutouts, some gold leaf. Then we also have our measuring cups, spatulas, and the resin. For the resin that I have, I know it is equal parts of both. So if I use an ounce of the resin, I'm going to also use an ounce of the hardener. Get mixed together all nice, and then they're ready to pour. All right, so here I am just measuring out my contents and mixing them together, making sure they're very well combined. If they're not well combined, I can literally mess them up and they won't cure. Here I'm pouring in just a little bit of a base so that I can stick that pretty little orange butterfly right in the middle. And now I'm just pouring some more on the top. I ended up changing this one and putting in gold because I was like, I don't know, she's not cute. And I ended up really liking it in the end. But yeah, you'll see some gold added. What do you know? Look at that, some gold. And here I am just working the gold leaf in, breaking it up as I mix the resin. Doing the same thing I did before with the butterfly. Look at that gold. Ooh! And then here I am doing the lid. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I have a heat gun here. I'm going to get out some of the air bubbles. I actually really like the look of the air bubbles, so I'm only gonna take out a couple. Okay, so I just used all my mix. These two right here are a jewelry box, and then this is gonna be a jewelry tray or a coaster. I don't really know. I did end up adding gold to it because I wasn't feeling it, but like, this is my first resin starter. We're gonna check back in when they're all cured, but I'm really liking them. Like, look how pretty. Look at this. Okay, it's a couple days later and my molds are ready. Did one off camera, so you're about to see that. You're like, where did this one come from? That's where. And I messed one up. And we'll get into that, you'll see. So now this one. So what happened was, when it was curing, I realized it wasn't level. And so I was like, oh no, let me fix this before it hardens. And so that it needs to be leveled because it needs an even base. So I went to spread the bottom part of the jar, and it was already too far cured. So what ended up happening was it kind of peeled off the top layer and it was still wet underneath. So it like left a bunch of jagged edges and basically a hole. So I was like, so I was actually even ready to throw it out, but I was like, that's such a waste, resin is expensive. And then turned on a big brain. So I took 100 grit sandpaper and I sanded the entire bottom by hand, and I ended up scratching the whole thing. So I was like, love that. I got 400 grit sandpaper and basically buffed out the whole bottom, and it ended up looking like this. It basically frosted it, which was kind of cool. I actually really liked it, and so I frosted the entire thing. I also did the same with the top off camera. And so this is how it looks. Cute little jewelry box. There's some little air bubbles in it, and you can see a little bit of scratches. Kind of messed it up in some places, but overall, she's like a 7 out of 10. 7.5 on a good day. It's a couple days later after what you last saw, and now I have more supplies. I liked making them so much, I ordered so much more stuff, it's not funny. So we have these little bookmark molds and tassels to go with them. So cute. I have little iridescent flakes to go inside so that the gold leaf isn't the only inset or embed that I use in them. I have mica powders. You might be wondering why I have two. This one was lost for like 2 weeks and I had to reorder it. One of the many reasons why this video took so long to make. And lastly, you already know. I don't even drink though, so like, this is for my friends. All right, montage time. The time has come to demold the last of the molds that I've done after weeks. Please don't look at my table. I ruined it. I know, just ignore all that. So you already saw some of them in the time lapse, but I made a couple more off camera. And yeah, let's get demolding. So I just demolded all of them and I really love them. Some of them didn't hit like I thought they would, but like for the first time using color and new flakes, I love them. If I had to pick a favorite, oh, I really like this little jewelry box. This was the last one I did too, just to get rid of some extra resin, and it came out so cute. Definitely this bookmark. And I'm gonna add a tassel so you're gonna see in the end. And for sure this jewelry box here, this tie-dye. Like, look at the colors. Oh my god, I love it. Then the fails. This one, mad cool. Tell me why. I guess when I was messing with the dried flowers, one of them fell in here and I didn't realize. So there's a little leaf just right in there. Gives it personality though. Character. Then this little thing, I don't know why I made this. I just had some extra resin, but she's cute. She's like a 7. Give them all 7s. All the whack ones 7s, you know. This one had like a bubbled base. I had to like trim the edges a little bit, but she's also cute. There's a flower on the bottom. You can see on the inside, like so cute. All in all, for the first time doing resin, I think I did pretty damn good. Not to toot my own horn or anything. So what did I learn? I learned resin is very intimidating at first. Like, it's literally chemicals and stuff. But it's super easy to work with, but it's very messy. I literally ruined my whole table. I'm gonna have to buy a new one, but it's fine. She was a mess anyway. And yeah, if you guys want to start resin as a hobby, I highly recommend it. It can get expensive. No, that's a lie. It will get expensive. But these all came out super cool, and I can't wait to give them to people. I'm probably gonna put some of these on my Etsy if you guys want them. And this isn't gonna be an all the time thing on my Etsy. It's kind of gonna be, I'm gonna make what I want to make for fun, and if you guys want them, then you can buy them. I'm not mass producing these things because I ain't got the time. All right, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you can see more of my face every time I post a video. And now enjoy some close-up shots of all of our resin pieces.